All right, welcome back to hazzbroshide and our St. Patrick's Day challenge. Today, we're shooting the full-size Barra 1866 and see how it compares to the smaller Rosie 1866, which was very accurate but had a, really heavy, not so good trigger. But the gun was amazing. So we'll see if we can do that in the future. But in the meantime, I'll shoot the big brother and see how we do. Now this one, we're going to shoot pellets this time, just because this gun will shoot either. So will the Rosie, it'll shoot either. But today we're going to try shooting pellets and see how we do. So if you're not familiar, this one is a multi-pump. So I pumped it 5 times just now. And then you have to have the bolt back or it won't charge. And then you have to put in a BB or a pellet. Now, I don't have the little tool to pop in pellets, and you really kind of need this. This is really not so easy to put them in here, but we're going to try it. See if I can get them in there regularly and give it a whirl. So we'll start, I have it roughly sighted in, and we'll start by shooting the center large leprechaun. Now, sorry again for my voice, I'm still ill and trying to do something anyway, but that's why I probably sound short of breath. Let's see how it goes and shoot the center target. All right, now here's where you pull the bolt back. Now you got to pump it. It's got the big long arm. This one's metal. I believe the Rosie, if I remember right, was a polymer. Both seem to be fine. I don't think there's a design issue at all with either one of them, either being plastic or metal. It's just kind of like the metal, but all right, so we'll pop that one down in there and shoot our second shot. Now it does have a safety here, and that's the hammer. It seems like it stays back once you fire it. I'm not sure. I've had it a couple times where it's going forward, and I'm not sure if I pushed it or whether it reset itself. I'm just giving it 5 pumps. It's got a 10 pump maximum, and 5 pumps is more than enough for 7 yards indoors. And again, this is where you're putting the pellet in here. There's a little bit of a feed ramp you can set the pellet on and then kind of roll it into position. That helps a little bit, but like that one flipped upside down and fell right out. So try it again. There's a little pin you can buy that stacks these pellets up and kind of helps you get them in there, and I need to get that, I guess. All right, it should be shot number 3. All right, I believe that's 4. I get to talking and I lose track. So we'll put another one down there, and hopefully it's just 5. If not, I'm just going to waste one. And we'll have to go back to the video and take one off. But I believe this is going to be 5. Oh no, I jerked one up. Let's go down and take a look. Yeah, I guess I really did need to go look because I knew it. And I knew it. Pulled one high on the very first largest target. Let's see if I can keep from doing that again, but I bet it's going to happen again. This trigger is moderately better, well, maybe a little more than moderately better. It's better than the Rosie, but it's still a pretty heavy, hard trigger. All right, upper left leprechaun. Gun seems to be pretty accurate so far. When I do my part, anyway. I'm not shooting the most expensive. I'm shooting the In fact, probably the cheapest of this 177 pellets. The Crossman, I forget what they call them, we'll look at it in a minute, but the cheaper set, cheaper type. Should be 3. Four. This will be 5. All right, 5 on the upper left. So I'll move on to upper right, shoot 5, and then we'll go down and take a look. Maybe it's just because I'm getting old, but it messes with me having to pump 5 times and then count to 5 on the shots on the target. It's like I need another set of hands and toes and figuring all that out. Should be 2. I have a feeling I'm shooting just a little bit right. I'm just not seeing a hole open up like I would expect. So I'm going to take a chance, aim a little bit more left. Three. Oops. Pull the bolt back. Ah, that was me. Pulled one up high again. Figured it'd happen again. All right, gonna take a look and check my count. Well, the gun can shoot. I can't consistently yet, but the gun can. That left-hand upper com, they're all within maybe of a quarter of an inch. The right hand, I got, I think 3 in. I think if I counted right, 2 or 3 in, and then the rest are off. And I mean, it's a smaller target. It's not that much smaller. All right, so now we're gonna shoot the bottom left. this should be number 3. Oops, safety went on. And that's 4, I believe. All right, I'm going to take one more quick look. Well, redeem myself a little bit. They're all on the target, and that target is smaller. And I believe there's 5. Looks like there's 2 through the same hole. So I think that's good, but I'm going to put 1 extra one down there just in case. Because playing back the video is onto another camera. I can't really play it back without going to the video editing, and that'll be later. So I'll take one more shot at it, and if it's 6, it's 6. It won't matter. It just won't count. All right, so now we'll move on to the smallest of the leprechauns. Bottom right-hand corner. That one felt low. I'm not sure what I did with that. It's a little hard to see. That should have been 3. Four. All right, we're going to take a quick look before we shoot our bonus. All right, so that's much better. They're all in there in the small target. That's improved. But now I got to shoot that little buckle in the hat. And that's a tiny little target. And I'm guessing on my windage and holdover here. Again, I'm holding, about 3/4 of an inch, maybe or so, to the bottom and left. Yeah, I had another pellet fall down. It's annoying when they fall down in there. There we go. You get that in wrong, it could fall in where the magazine feed comes in from the BBs. I don't know if you can see that well or not, right in there when you're loading the pellets by your hand, and you're not careful, you get stuck in there. I've got them out by shaking them out, but kind of a pain in the butt. All right, here we go. Shoot our bonus at the leprechaun hat in the middle. All right, get down and take a look, see how we did. Well, welcome back in from the range, or as I've mentioned before, the area right behind my back, indoors. And what fun I had shooting this thing. So this is the larger cousin, or maybe the original, to the Barra 1866 Rosie that I shot before. And this one fits me better. It says 16 and up, so it's really an adult size gun. It's not huge, but it's just right. It's probably very close to scale, I would think. And it just feels right. And so maybe that's part of it. Trigger, better than the Rosie. Okay? Now it cost you about 25 bucks more or something around there for this gun, but for an adult, yeah, this is probably the way to go. I like the Rosie, but I got to find a way to make that trigger better. Otherwise, it's very accurate. But this one, I'm very much impressed. Now, I was shooting really cheap ammo, right? These Crossman Premier hollow points. I mean, they're not expensive, but hey, they shot pretty good. You know, they shot pretty good overall. In fact, some of the groups were crazy good. So pretty happy with this rifle so far, and you can pick them up where I did at a Walmart, and you know, it's not too bad. This one has the built-in rail, so you can add a scope or a red dot, whatever, something like that. And we may do that. I just shut it off the open sights, made some rough adjustments. It does have a windage adjustment here. It's got a little screw, and you can slide the rear side a little bit. It's pretty, you know, pretty primitive, but it'll work. And then elevation adjustment there. And I got the elevation, I think, reasonably close. A little bit more tuning there, but I got to get the windage right because I was holding it over quite a bit. But even with that, things came out pretty good. So let's talk about the target. So here's our target. Now I started off here and put 4 in the middle, and then I knew it when I did that one. I just jerked that thing straight up, and it's like, well, great. So then I went over here, and after this, put 5 in that one hole. I mean, I don't know how you can see that in the camera. Hopefully it'll focus there for you. That's tiny. That's really tiny, and so that's pretty good. Then I came over here, yeah, and I just went from there to fell apart. So I got 3 here, 1 here, and 1 up here. So again, this is all me trying to figure out that trigger and learn the trigger a little bit. So I came over here, focused maybe a little bit more, and got 5 here. Technically, I shot 6 because I shot a 6th one just to make sure I had enough rounds on it, and they're all in there. Okay, so there's 2 here, 2 more here, 3rd one there, 4th, well, 6th one there. And then I came over here. I did the same thing. It's like, okay, you start pumping this thing 5 times 26 shots, and well, at least this old guy lost track a little bit and want to make sure. So again, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's okay. They're all in there, so you get 5 points. And then looky here. I hope you can see this, but looky there. That's the cleanest one in the hat I think I've shot yet. And I was holding right here, right at his ear, right at the cheek right there, and lo and behold, drilled it. And so it's hitting consistently. I got to adjust the sights a little bit, work on that, but that's pretty awesome. So I got 15 points there for a total of 37. Not bad. Can the gun shoot a perfect score? Absolutely. Can this shooter shoot a perfect score in it? Well, that's yet to be seen. Hasn't yet, but it can be done. I can tell you this target is going to be cleaned. It's going to be cleaned several times by different people. I'm confident of it. But nonetheless, a pellet rifle, indoors, 7 yards. A lot of fun. Can't wait to shoot the 25-yard target outdoors now with this gun and see how we do with that. I may even get on Alaska's air gun, or a can, 25-yard can, or was it 50 yards? Anyway, the can challenge. I'll look it up and get the thing right. But Air Guns of Alaska, and check out his contest. Maybe shoot it with this thing with open sights and see how it does. So anyway, I hope you like this. I'm pretty happy with the Barra 1866. You know, it looks good. It's, I think, reasonably built. I mean, it's polymer pretty much everywhere, although the cocking arm, I believe, is metal. But a pump arm, I should say. But I'm pretty happy with it. It seems solid enough and well built and certainly well designed. So if you like this, please check out the targets over at hazzbroshide.com, and you can send me a video. You post a video and just copy me in the title, or send me the video link. Or if you don't do videos, just send me your target, picture of your target, by email to hazzbro1964@gmail.com. We'll put you on the leaderboard. And we're going to do the same thing there. We don't have all the prizes determined yet. We've got several already. And at the end of the contest, then we're going to do a drawing. And everybody that enters will have a chance. And we'll have some fun with that. Oh! But then if you place first or second, you'll have a few more chances. And that's why we did that before. So anyway, I hope you like this. If you do and you haven't already, give me a like and subscribe. And we'll catch you later.